Don't let the mistakes you've made keep you back from living the life God has planned for you.
Maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is still Ogenwadiliora. If you are new to this channel is all about dreaming again. When dream don't come to pass, what do? You dream again. Today, I'll be talking about mess cleaner. It's a common thing with us humans. When we sin against God, we try to hide it from God. We try to cover our sin. Looking at Adam and Eve when they sinned, what was the first thing they did? The first thing they did was to hide from God when they heard the voice of God. And they tried to cover their own nakedness by themselves. Bible said they sewed leaves together and made clothes for themselves. But God himself is the best mess handler. He knows how to handle our mess. What they made to cover their sin was inferior. God had to make a better covering for them. God is our mess handler. I believe because of the way we are being judged by humans, we now think God is like that. Human judgment has flaws, but God's judgment is flawless. God is perfect. Taking a good example from the woman that was caught in adultery. They brought the woman to Jesus and said, look at this woman, we caught her in the very act of adultery. But the truth was, where was the man? You caught her in the act of adultery. She was committing that adultery with someone. Where is the other person? God's judgment is flawless. God's intention is not to destroy us. When Adam and Eve sinned, despite the fact that they were running away from God, God never destroyed them. Instead, God made a covering, a better covering for them. And God is telling us the same thing today. I don't know that burden of guilt you are carrying. Jesus said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Jesus said, don't carry this load by yourself. He said, I am your mess handler. Come, I will help you. Stop running away from me. Irrespective of how bad your situation is, come, I can clean it up. In the process of trying to handle it yourself, you make more mess. Look at King David. When he sinned with Uriah's wife, what did he do? He tried to cover the sin. The more he tried to cover the sin, the more deeper he went into committing more sins. And God said, I don't want you to commit more. Your hands are already sorry. Stop wherever you are. God wants to lift that burden off your shoulder. And God said, I love you. I didn't come to condemn you. He said, this is why the Son of Man was made manifest, to destroy the works of the devil. Jesus is for you and not against you. He came that we may have life and have it more abundantly. There's nothing as heavy as the burden of guilt. And God don't want us to keep carrying that burden. That is why he said, come, I will handle your mess. He knows as human we are prone to fall. It becomes a problem when we keep running away from the very person who is willing to help us. He's our high priest. That is why he came to deliver us from sin. Jesus is that priest that no matter how bad you think your sin is, he can clean it. Our sin can't define him. He said, what do you think you have committed? What is that thing the devil is using to tie you down? He said, I am able to handle it. Human beings can resent you, but not Christ. What is that thing that you have done and you think God can handle it? He's not happy that the guilt is weighing you down. He's not happy that you are not living your full life. He is our Father. He shed that blood to set us free. Don't let his death and the blood he shed to be in vain. It will be in vain when you continue carrying that burden. But if you hand that burden over to him, you will be free again. He wants you to be a free man. He wants you to be a free woman. There's much more ahead for you. There's a glorious destiny for you. Don't let one mistake you've made rob you of that glorious destiny. It is not a plan of God. He said you can dream again. You can live life again. You can enjoy life again, irrespective of how far you think you've fallen. God doesn't just deal with the sin. He deals with both the sin and its consequences. He said, I can handle it. What is keeping you back? Have you not run enough? Have you not carried that burden enough? Have you not carried that guilt enough? Hand it over to the Master. There's much more ahead. Rise up and dream again. Don't let that mistake hold you back. Jesus have paid your debt. I believe you'll be blessed today. Until next time, bye.